The probability of random variables x and y are given in the table. Okay. Find the value of k and joint distribution function and marginal distribution function. Okay. Now here this is the table given. What is the first step here is to find the value of k. Then we have to find out what is a joint distribution function. Then we have to find out what is the marginal distribution function. Okay. Now to find the value of k, what is that here? We know that the sum of probabilities in the sample space is equal to 1. No? The sum of probabilities in the sample space is equal to 1. Okay. So that if you add all these probabilities, what is the value you get? It is equal to 1. So by adding all this and equate it to 1, we find what is k value. So k value we got it as 3. Okay. Now substitute k value in the table. Okay. So write this table once again. Okay. Now we have to find out what is joint probability distribution function. So what is the formula for joint probability distribution function? It is fx comma y of x comma y is equal to summation with respect to n, summation with respect to m, probability of xn comma ym, u of x minus xn, u of y minus yn. Okay. So this is that the uh, joint probability distribution function formula. Okay. Now if you observe this table, okay, if you observe this table, we know that what is x value here is 0, y value is minus 1. Yes or no? X is 0, y is minus 1. So what is corresponding probability for x is equal to 0 and y is equal to minus 1? The corresponding probability is 3 by 18. Okay. So like that, yes or no? So what is that here? We have 3 by 18. What is x value here? X value is 0, y value is minus 1. So u of x minus 0 is u of x only. We'll be getting u of x, and u of y minus of minus 1. So it is u of y plus 1 will get. Okay. Now for the next term, observe this next term. What is the x value is 0, y value is also 0. What is the corresponding probability here? It is 2 by 18. The corresponding probability is 2 by 18. Yes or no? So the second term is having the probability 2 by 18. 1 by 18 we have taken common here. 2 by 18. So what is x value is 0, y value is 0. So it is u of x minus 0, y minus 0. So you will be getting u of x and u of y. Okay. Similarly, we get what is that here? The third term will be, it is 3 by 18 u of x into u of y minus 1, because it is 1, no? Y of y minus ym. Ym will be here 1, no? So that is why u of y minus 1. And the next term will be, it is 1 by 18 u of x minus 1, y of y plus 1. Okay, because it is minus 1, no? So it is 1 by 18. Observe here, 1 by 18 u of x minus 1, u of y plus 1. Okay. So what is the next term? The next term is k value, we got it as 3, no? It is 3 by 18 u of x minus 1 u of y, because there is no ym term will be 0 here. So u of y. And similarly here the next term will be 1 by 18 u of x minus 1, u of y minus 1. Okay, similarly here it is 2 by 18 u of x minus 2, u of y plus 1, because y value is what? Ym value is minus 1, u of y minus ym, no? Since ym is minus 1, it becomes u of y plus 1. So similarly it is 1 by 18 u of x minus 2, u of y. Okay, 2 by 18 u of x minus 2. Okay, and u of y minus 1. Okay, so like that we will be writing what is that? The joint distribution function. This is the joint distribution function we'll be getting finally. Okay, then what is that we have to do? We are plotting this. Okay, if you plot this, so observe this here. So if you plot this here, you check it. So what is u value, x value is varying between, see, x value is 0, 1, 2, whereas y value is minus 1, 0, 1, no? X value is 0, 1, 2, x axis we are taking like this. So we have to draw this in three-dimensional. Along x-axis we are taking our x values, along y-axis we are taking our y values. So see, observe this table. What are the y values here? Minus 1, 0, 1. No? So the y values we have to take it as minus 1, 0, 1. Okay. And the corresponding probabilities we have to take along your z-axis. Okay. So now if you observe this table, what is here? X value is 0, comma minus 1. So x is 0, y is minus 1. X is 0, y is minus 1 means what? This term. Yes or no? So here at this particular location, what is the amplitude here? It is 3 by 18. And here x is 0, y is also 0. So x is 0, y is also 0. What is the value here? It is 2 by 18. So x is 0, y is 0 means what? It indicates the origin. What is the value here? 2 by 18. What is here? X is 0, y is equal to 1 ma. X is 0, y is equal to 1. This location. At this location, what is the value? 3 by 18. Okay. Similarly, x is equal to 1, y is equal to minus 1. X value is 1, y value is minus 1. So this value. So this value is what? It is 1 by 18. Similarly, x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 0. X is equal to 1 and y is equal to 0 is this term. And what is this value is 3 by 18. Okay. Similarly, x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 1 means this location. So this location is having the value is equal to 1 by 18. Okay. Similarly, x is equal to 2 and y is equal to minus 1. So this location, and what is its value is 2 by 18, and x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 0. So this location, what is this value is 1 by 18, and x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1. So its value is 2 by 18. Okay. Now you just count how many elements we have totally. So if you count number of elements here, so the number of elements we got it as 9. Check it, count it, we'll be getting number of elements is equal to 9. So how many locations we here we have? The 9 locations. Okay. So like that we can plot joint distribution function. This joint distribution function should be drawn on 3D plane like this. Okay. Along x-axis you have to take x random variable. Along y-axis we have to take y random variable, and the amplitudes will be represented here parallel to z-axis. Okay, that is the corresponding probabilities will be represented along z-axis. Okay, so this is our probability distribution function, joint probability distribution function. Now how do you find out marginal distribution function? See here, x is equal to 0, xn is equal to 0. So what happens? The corresponding probabilities belongs to x term, that is the step function corresponds to x term will be having the value is equal to 1. So we'll be having only the y terms here. So what are the y terms here? It is 1 by 18 u of y plus 1 plus 2 u of y, because all x terms value is equal to 1. So it is plus 2 u of y plus 3 u of y minus 1 plus u of y plus 1 plus 3 u of y, okay, plus u of y minus 1 plus 2 u of y plus 1 plus u of y plus 2 u of y minus 1. Okay. So then the common elements will be added here. So if you observe this, u of y plus 1, how many u of y plus 1s are there here? So we'll be adding all this. So its value is 3 plus 1 plus 2. So it is 6. Okay. Similarly, 6 u of y plus 1. Similarly, we count u of y terms. How many u of y terms are there? This one and this one. Okay. And this one. Okay. If you count, add amplitudes. Here it is 2 plus 3 plus 1. So it is 2 plus 3 plus 1. So it is 6 u of y. Okay. And similarly, y minus 1. U of y minus 1. How many terms are there? So if you count here this one, okay, this one and this one. And we have to add all these amplitudes. Okay. So it is 6 u of y minus 1. Okay. So like that we will be adding this. Okay. Finally, we write what is the fy of y. So it is 1 by 18, 6 u of y plus 1 plus 6 u of y plus 6 u of y minus 1. Okay. And finally, we'll be writing what is that? 1 by 3 u of y plus 1 plus 1 by 3 u of y plus 1 by 3 u of y minus 1. Okay. Similarly, the other distribution function, that is fx of x. How do you get that? By taking y is equal to infinity. If you take y is equal to infinity, means what? The step function corresponds to y will be having the value 1. So we'll be having only the step function corresponding to x here. So finally we get 1 by 18 3u of x plus 2u of x plus 3u of x. Okay, plus 2u of y minus 1 plus 3u of y minus 1 u of x minus 1, sorry, plus u of x minus 1 plus 2u of x minus 2 plus u of x minus 2 plus 2u of x minus 2. So if we'll be adding the amplitudes of corresponding step function, so finally we get 1 by 18 8u of x plus 5u of x minus 1 plus 5u of x minus 2. Then we'll plot this. Okay, fx of x, see here, fx of x, it will start from 0. No, u of x means what? It is having the value 1 from x is equal to 0. U of x is having the value from x is greater than or equal to 0. Okay, so so that is why, what is the amplitude at x is equal to 0 is 1 by 18. So amplitude will be 1 by sorry 8 by 18. So we'll be getting amplitude is equal to what? 8 by 18. Okay. Then we have one more step function from x is equal to 1 onwards. Okay. So this step function will start from x is equal to 1. So from x is equal to 1 onwards, we have one more step function, whereas his amplitude will be 5 by 18. Okay. So already we have one step function with amplitude 8 by 18. Now we have one more step function with the amplitude 5 by 18. So we'll be adding these two, so that what we get, it is 13 by 18. Okay. What is the amplitude of step function at x is equal to 1 will be 13 by 18. Similarly, for x is equal to 2. At x is equal to 2, one more step function will be added whose amplitude is 5 by 18. So 13 by 18 plus 5 by 18. So it is 18 by 18. So its value will be 1. Okay. So like this we will be plotting what? We'll be plotting marginal distribution function. Okay, similarly fy of y. So observe this fy of y, what are the values we have? Minus 1 0 and 1. No, minus 1 0 and 1. So we have the initial step function from x is equal to minus 1 onwards. What is its amplitude from the figure, from this equation? The amplitude is equal to 1 by 3. Similarly at 0, y is equal to 0, one more step function will be added with the amplitude 1 by 3. So the amplitude will be rise to 2 by 3 at y is equal to 0. Similarly at y is equal to 1, one more step function will be added with the amplitude 1 by 3. So again the amplitude will be raised by 1 by 3. So the total amplitude will be 3 by 3. So its value is equal to 1. Okay. So from this figure again we can say that, okay, what is that we can say? We can say that the marginal distribution function will be having the minimum value. What? The minimum value is 0 always. The maximum value will be 1. Okay. So you get minimum value as 0 and maximum value as 1 for marginal distribution function.